Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment on this video saying I subscribed. Let's get into it.
According to latest reports, the Indian Army has begun its search for new LMGs, and an Army-led team is visiting 3 countries, who had responded with their bids to the Army's request to procure about 17,000 LMGs under the fast-track procedure. The team is currently in Bulgaria, where it will meet representatives from Arsenal, and will go to Israel and then to South Korea. US-based SIG-716 had also submitted its bid, but the company has said that it won't have the production capacity for the new order, as it already has an existing order for 72,400 SIG-716 rifles for the Indian Army under the fast-track procedure. The Indian Army has a requirement of 7.62 by 51 mm caliber, and it will also have belted ammunition. The team is expected to return to India by the end of this month, and the manufacturers will be asked to carry out compatibility tests in India with indigenous ammunition. According to an official, it could take about 7 months for procuring the new LMGs. According to latest reports, Tech Mahindra has signed its biggest defense order worth over 300 crore rupees with the Indian Navy, under which it will implement radio frequency identification-based access control system across all naval bases and ships. Tech Mahindra will develop a secure application to manage the access control devices and network devices through a data center. According to latest reports, the Defence Acquisition Council is expected to clear the 170 crore rupees procurement of 12,000 telescopic sights for new rifles for the Indian Army. These telescopic sights will be fitted onto the new generation SIG-716 rifles, and the contract for 72,000 rifles have already been signed with SIG-716, and the delivery is expected within a year. Around 50 field artillery tractors are also likely to be bought for the Indian Air Force's crypto modules for its software design radios. Boeing has announced the launch of a new program for Indian students and early-stage startup companies to help the innovators convert their ideas into viable business offerings that have the potential to shape the future of aerospace and defense. The applicants can submit their ideas in the fields of autonomous vehicles, augmented and virtual reality, robotics and artificial intelligence. The winners stand a chance to win cash prizes, and the Boeing industry experts will interact with the finalists to refine ideas and develop their entrepreneurial skills. The total amount of seizures in this general election by the Election Commission of India would be sufficient to purchase 8 Su-30 fighter jets for the Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force is planning to place an order for 8 Su-30 aircraft from Hindustan Aeronautics, and while the cost of 8 Su-30 aircraft would be around 3,000 crores, the total amount of seizures in this election is around 3,450 crores. The Indian Space Research Organisation is all set for another mission to launch the RISAT-2B radar imaging Earth observation satellite using its PSLV C-46 launch vehicle on the 22nd of May. The launch of the satellite will also mark resumption of a vital ring of all-seeing radar imaging satellites after 7 years, and this all-weather seeing feature is what makes them special for security forces and relief agencies. A senior Kazakh official has said that Kazakhstan's effort to forge greater connectivity with India via an eastern expansion of the North-South corridor have hit a speed bump because of US sanctions. Kazakhstan is focusing on India to attract investments and to access the country's market of more than 1.3 billion people, and the bilateral trade was worth around $1 billion in 2017. Kazakhstan is also the largest supplier of uranium to India, and both sides have strong defense and strategic ties. A senior Water Resources Ministry official has said that China has begun sharing hydrological data with India on the Brahmaputra River for this year's monsoon season, and this data is necessary for flood management. China is also expected to start sharing data on the Sutlej River from 1st June, the start of monsoon season in the country.
Omar dropped it.